Hello everybody and welcome for this new series. This is Swan here, and today we're gonna be playing this War of Mine, The Little Ones, which is a game that has been released recently on the PS4, and it's beautiful, developed by 11-Bit Studio, which is a Poland-based company. I didn't know them until I started playing this War of Mine. Which motto is that in war, not everybody is a soldier. So you are playing a group of survivors that are trying to, basically survive in a city under siege. It has been inspired by real-life events, meaningly the Sarajevo siege, which must have been horrible by playing this game. But anyway, we're gonna start a new game and we're gonna go with the classic scenario. You have different scenarios. These are not actually like real scenario, I'll say, but there's not that much that differs in the scenario. It's just that you have to survive. You have a different set of survivor basically. So you can have like Katia, Bruno, and Pavel, or Bruno, Pavel, and Marco, and that's the one that we're gonna take. The game features a bunch of procedural elements, specifically the different areas that you can scavenge every night are different in each playthrough, and yeah, because the game alternates between two different phases. The first phase is during daytime. You are in your house, which is this like decrepit house, and you have to, for instance, like try to fill some rainwater, gather some element, craft some things too. Also, like for instance, beds, or a heater, or how long has this siege lasted. It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work, there's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavel while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogorem's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war, so they teamed up, hoping for the best. Alright, so as I was saying, the first part, the first aspect of the game would be basically taking care of your house, crafting some stuff, setting on traps for small rodents, trying to get some food, basically like also barricade your house, trying to protect your belongings, because sometimes at night raiders might attack, and so yeah, this is you basically have to survive. And at night what you can do is go out in different areas, different houses, abandoned places, hospitals, and so on, and you're basically gonna try to find something to eat, find some material for crafting, find some weapons, tools, pretty much anything that will help you survive. So as you can see, we have three characters that we're gonna switch from one to another regularly. They all have specific characteristic. The one that I'm playing right now, who's Marco, has a trait that means that he is a skilled scavenger, which allows him to basically have a large backpack and be able to carry a lot of stuff. And the other ones that we have are Pavel. First of all, Marco is slightly sick, so I'm just gonna try to get him to sleep. We got Pavel, who is right there, who is a fast runner, very useful. If you get to like stealthily steal some shit, or and maybe just run away. And you get Bruno, who's a good cook, which means that he's gonna use less materials, for instance, making food, or making some moonshine, which is something that I realized, or maybe some water too. I don't know. I'm not very sure about this one. But first of all, we get to make some beds because right now the house is absolutely empty. So we're gonna make a bed here. Pavel just apparently moved these rebels. And yeah, you at first when you just arrive there, you see like all these doors of bars. There are rubble everywhere that keeps you from crossing specific areas. And on the first day, what you have to do is to build as much stuff as you can, so that you'll have beds first of all to sleep. Because if you don't sleep on beds, you will sleep poorly, and you will. Or you'll be more likely to get wounded or to get sick. And once you get sick, it's a pretty big deal. You have to take care of it and you have to rest, because otherwise you'll just get worse and worse. And in the end, you'll most probably die. So right now I'm gonna make 2 beds. I'm gonna put next to one another. Bruno so far is doing alright. Ooh, and we get some lockpicks, which we're not gonna use them right away. We're gonna use them for the scavenging because we're gonna use crowbars to open the block doors and areas that we found. So I think unfortunately that was all there was to get in here. For the moment, maybe there's just one part of the basement that I haven't checked, but I'm pretty much sure that the door will be closed. Yes. No, I can open it with the locks. Yes, just recover, Pavel. Alright, and we're gonna end the day now and go scavenging. The night has come. Alright. So now the real managing will come. So we got Marco, who's still slightly sick, but who can carry 15 items. We have 15 slots for items that we're gonna scavenge. So that must be the one that we gonna go out, because we're gonna need every single material we can find. Pavel is gonna sleep, and Bruno, you're gonna guard the house. Now, as for the direction, we got a shell cottage, some food, huge amount of material, lots of med, huge amount of weapons, and lots of art. Could be interesting. Decrepit squat, inhabited by homeless. Semi-detached house. It's in ruin, and there's danger. Alright, so the first thing first. There's no food in there. We got to get some food, so I think the shell cottage might be a good idea to start. I'm going to take some lockpicks in case I find some locked doors, because as for now I don't have any crowbars, and crowbars are going to be very useful. Alright, so let's start with material. I think we're going to get here. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of materials. That is clearly made so that, you know, you can, even if you cannot get anything in this place, you will always have something to come home with. Alright, so that was overkill. Alright, the food is the most important thing for the moment, as well as sugar and water, because water is very important too. Without water we cannot cook, You cannot do pretty much anything. So, and water is pretty costly to make yourself. Like filters takes a lot of space in your inventory. So we get the better thing to do is just. Is that closed? I got some lockpicks, but I want to make sure that I will have enough for everything. Alright, let us move this thing. So yeah, basically that's the whole idea. You have to assess how much resource you have, how much food, how much meds, because if you get wounded or if you get sick and you have nothing to heal, and well, you can just rest all day long and hope that it goes away, but if it doesn't, well, there's quite a lot of chance that you will just slowly get sicker and sicker until you die, and that's pretty bad. So yeah, the same with like wounds, where it can get infected and you can get gangrene, I think, and you can die. Basically, you can die from a lot of things. Also, you have to stay well fed. You have to, of course, defend yourself, because, as I said, you will get attacked every night. And you also have to make sure that you don't take too much time every time you go scavenge hunting, because after 5 a.m. sun is coming up, and if sun comes up while you are still away, you might have a chance not to be able to get back. So what do we have here? We got some meds, that's cool. We get some of this moonshine that is very nice for trading. We get some pills, and we get some bullets. I'm not sure if the bullets are going to be very effective for the moment, because basically we don't really need them for the moment, since we don't have any gun. But I better check everywhere. Ooh, that's very good. More meds. Get too much materials. I guess I'm not gonna be able to go back with a lot of these materials, but it's alright, because bandages and pills are worth a lot for trade, and you can buy like shitloads of materials with them. Alright. What's this? This is a zone of anti-terrorist operation. Person remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporter. For your own and your family's safety, leave Pogorem immediately. The army guarantees your safe passage. Not merely believe them after the atrocities they had committed. Yes, apparently so. Alright. What's this? And there is this thing that has been intriguing me so far, is that I've only played I won't say the original version, but it wouldn't be the proper way to call it. The first version that has been released on the PC for this game, and actually there is now this new version that has been released on the PS4. It's called This War of Mine, Little Ones, and there is a picture of a kid on the front cover. And what I'm wondering is that they might have implemented some like managing the kids, and I keep finding these toys, and I guess the toys are for the kid that you have, and that helps them like stay happy, because otherwise they'll just get fucked up or something like this. I don't know, I don't really want to see it in action, because I think that it's gonna be terrible, as this game really is very, very good to give you the impression that you are indeed in the middle of a siege, and it's very, very depressing, but at the same time it's incredibly well made. So yeah, that's pretty tough. So right now I don't have any weapon. I don't have any I don't have any weapon, so the best course of action for me is to build a metal workshop and build myself a crowbar and a knife, and with that I will be able to take down looters if need be. All right, let's see. I'm full. I cannot spare any of these things that I have, so all right. That will be good enough for today. Let's just go back. All right. The problem is that I have almost no materials, and that might be a problem because I want to start building some stuff for my house in order to be able to get some fuel, get some water, maybe start making some moonshine. Just basically try to get some stuff done. And so far, let's see, Pavel. Yes, they are all hungry, and I don't have vegetables, and I don't have a stove either. Alright, so that's one of the first things that I need to make. Crude stove. I am very, very low on wood and on material. Alright, let us make the stove straight away. Then I'll have Bruno. Bruno, you should make some stuff, some fuel. Shit. This is gonna be very expensive. Alright, I'm just gonna make one portion of food for Marco, and the other one are gonna have to wait a little bit, because it's gonna be wasting a lot of materials if I have to make 3 individual rations. Alright. Go on. Marco. Take some pill, Marco. I don't want this sickness to get worse. Okay. Take the food. Alright. And now go to sleep, hoping that it's gonna get better. Alright. Now, Bruno, you're tired, so you're gonna go there and rest a little bit too. Alright. Pavel, you're just hungry, right? Can you make something? I have very high doubt about it. Yes, we don't have anything. Alright, we just gonna need to go grab some materials. That's definitely the next mission. Alright. Well, there's nothing else I can do, only wait and go scavenging. So, these guys are hungry, both of them. But I'm just gonna keep Pavel sleeping, Bruno guarding, and Marco scavenging. I think we're gonna try to hit the decrepit squats. Lots of weapons, lots of parts, huge amount of materials. Alright. Alright, let's go. And since there is a homeless, I'm gonna see if they kept the same thing that they had in the first one, meaning that if you give something to eat to the homeless guy, he'll give you some like valuable in exchange. and that would be very interesting because I want to have a character based on like the one of the best, easiest way to survive that I found, and to be able to build whatever you needed to, was to basically have characters to trade a lot. And actually, there's one of the characters. I think that's Katia, who's the one of the women there, who can that you can have as a character that can actually barter better and have like extra stuff for exchanges. But yeah, go on, take some food. All right. I'm just gonna open this locked door. Oh, that's already... Maybe we just barricade it. Maybe he just doesn't want us to do that. Sugar. Sugar is always a good thing. Because with sugar you can make moonshine, and with moonshine you can make money. With money you can make... You cannot make money. You don't have money, you just have barter. But money is good. Moonshine is good because it's expensive stuff, and you can trade it with... Oops, no, that's just the way out. And you can trade it for materials. And you will see that materials are actually the most problematic resource to get, because it is, as you can see, it takes a lot of space, especially wood, and the best way to get a large amount of it in very quickly is actually to get the guy, the trader, come to your place and buy every single item that he has to sell, and that's the easiest way to get some materials, because to get the same amount that you can trade with him with, for example, I don't know, like 3 or 4 bottles of moonshine, it will take you like 3 days or something like this. Alright. Did he give me something? Is it there? I think that's there. Yes! Okay. Jewelry, pure alcohol. That's expensive stuff. That's what I want. So I want to have approximately even amount of components and wood. But right now I'm not sure if that sugar is gonna help. I'm just gonna take 10, little bit of water, because water is always nice. I'm not sure, because I think I can use like 4 components in order to get 4 water. So I'm just gonna fill up with components. 2 water is not worth it. 2, 3, alright. I think that's about right. We get 5 of each. But, I mean 5 slots full. Alright, I think that's it. We just need the components too badly. Ooh, but these are precious too. Alright. I'm gonna save 2 of these slots. I'm gonna take everything I can with this. These electric parts are not gonna come in handy until later on the game. So right now I'm just gonna grab some, and that will be it for today. Alright, so we have to get back home with our stuff, and we'll see what we are gonna be able to build with what we got so far. I think the priority would be to make some what is it called? A rainwater collector, and also a moonshine distiller, because this will allow us Shit, they stole some food, they stole some water. One water, one food. And Bruno is slightly wounded. Pavel is slightly... Fuck you guys. That's why we need some weapon. Alright, so we got attacked and we don't have enough stuff to protect ourselves. So that's gonna be pretty bad. And still I don't have vegetables. And I don't know why, but I was kind of hoping that I would get some. But at least the spirits are high. So right now, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna make some fuel. Should I make 3? I have to feed everybody, so that's gonna be costly. Alright, what can I make? Let's see, I could make 1 moonshine steel, or I could make rainwater collector, and I think that's the first thing to go for the moment, because you cannot rush rainwater collectors, but you can rush moonshine, or you can make like large amount of moonshine. Yes, go rest a little bit, but you're gonna have to come back when the food is gonna be ready. Alright, that's very costly in terms of water, but I don't have a choice, so let's just do that. Alright, and both these guys are slightly wounded, which is pretty fucked up, and I don't have enough to make. Ah, jeez. Jesus. Ooh! That's good. That's very good. The guy with the trades. Which is gonna be very... No! No, no. I don't want to send you home. Alright. So what do we have? We got some jewelries, which is good. And that will mean a lot of materials. Not so much, but quite a bit though. Alright. Deal. Next. What can we spare? The moonshine. Alright. All of these materials. That's it. Oh, it's not a lot. I know something that you're gonna find interesting. These babies. Ah, 2 is too much. Alright. Alright. Deal. And I'm gonna give the rest of this shit. Should have maybe get the vegetables, because that will allow me to make a greater quantity of food. I also need the water, very important. And yes, weapon parts, they're gonna be useful at some point. Alright. Deal. Alright, with that we will be able to make some stuff, some nice stuff. Alright, so Marco, go up there and grab something to eat. Alright, oops. Nope, ah, shit. I'm still not used to these controls. Alright. Got something to eat, you too. Now Marco, go to bed. Alright. try to rest. He's just tired though, but he's gonna have to go out tonight, so that's gonna be pretty important. I just hope that these wounds are not gonna get worse, because otherwise I might be fucked up. I mean. Alright, so everybody got something to eat, but we are almost out of food right now. Ooh, but I can still exchange some alcohol. I got pure alcohol. I will just remember that. So yeah, we're gonna get some vegetables. Only one vegetables for pure alcohol. Seriously. It's not like I can get much more thing. Yep. Right. Deal. And no, that will be it. Can go. Alright, but now I have plenty of stuff, and that's a good thing because now I can build this, and also I can build this. And with that, I will have some crowbar to finish opening all the locked door inside the house, and also that will allow me for scavenging more efficiently. Alright, so these guys are just sleeping. Maybe I should send Bruno to start moving some rebels up there. If you can, I'm not sure you can actually. Alright, no, you just go to sleep. I'm gonna let Pavel take care of this. Okay, one crowbar. Alright, now I've rested. Alright, he's feeling dandy, right? Then. Can I make my moonshine barrel right now, or should I just focus on these? Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I think it's gonna be pretty useful. And Bruno, no, Bruno is just gonna stay there. Alright, shit, just keep. These controls are a bit counterintuitive. I must say that this game was clearly made for a game system. Like the controls are clearly made for the mouse and keyboard. Okay. Yep. Just gonna use this and see what we get from these. Alright, perfect. That is very, very valuable. The books we can use for fuel. I'm not sure we can sell them or anything, but we're gonna need some filters for this. I'm pretty sure we won't have time to clean all this mess before night comes. So I think the safer idea is to let Pavel rest maybe, and let him start again. He's not tired, he's just slightly wounded. I don't know, no, let's just go for it. Alright. And yeah, and next mission, the next goal that we have is basically find shitloads of food. How much, the more we can gather, the better it will be. So I think I got just a spot for this. Let's see. Alright, You go to sleep. You... Oh, did I send Bruno last time? If that's the case, that wasn't at all what I wanted to do. You guard, you go scavenging. And we're gonna go to the quiet house. Lots of food, lots of meat, lots of parts. Or the supermarket. I don't know. Supermarket might be a little bit too dangerous for the moment because we don't have any weapon. So what we're gonna do is go to the quiet house. Unless there's something in the garage, some food. Yep. And the supermarket is not quite food. Actually, the quiet house I think is the better option for food. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab my crowbar. Oops. Nope. Okay, grab the crowbar and go. And if I remember correctly, the quiet house is one of the most terrible place to go. Not because it's dangerous. Actually, not at all because of that, but mostly because there is these very nice old people who live there, and I'm just gonna rob them from every single shit that they have. It's gonna be quite heart-wrenching. Yep. I'm sorry. It's something that I need to do. Alright. He just keeps following me saying like, how can you do this? Please don't take this, I need this for my wife, like she's here. Please leave us at least something. But I thought about it, and you know what? These guys are not gonna survive. The game is very hard, even for like a badass like Marco and the guys who are trying to survive, and we're gonna be like defending ourselves with shotguns and assault rifle, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to survive. These guys, they're just too nice. If I don't rob them, somebody else will. I know that's a terrible way of justifying my actions, because these are not in any way any good arguments, but yep, that's just how it goes in this world. I think that's a great thing about this game, is that it makes a tremendous job at showing you how terrible these choices are, and how terrible what you will have to make. Did I take a damaged helmet or a broken guitar? I don't know which one is most effective or more expensive. You know what? I'll take the broken guitar. I'm sure it's... I beg you, stop. Well, I get to tell you something new. I'm not gonna stop. Sorry. They just have to do it. And you would think that like this game, like since I'm doing it, that you can just basically be the biggest asshole there is and just like steal everything to like every people that you encounter. But the thing is that you cannot actually do that, because If you do so, your character will be driven mad by guilt, and he will slowly become depressed. And if you want him to be able to keep doing this without becoming crazy, you'll have to make him drink or make him forget what he has done, because otherwise it's just not gonna work. Excuse me, lady. Alright. Nope. I think I got all that was of interest in here for the moment. Is everything... No, I think I'd rather that one thing and that 2 pegs of sugar. I think it's better to have materials. Alright. Sure. Let's go. So, the fact that I did something good earlier by what I mean killing the no, not killing, like helping the homeless guy, that made me content of and that means that it will be harder for me to get depressed. So this will be balanced by this, I think. And now I got plenty of food, as sad as this is. But I still need some fuel. Alright, Pavel, can you make something? I'm gonna need some more materials. I am burning through these materials so fast. Just gonna make 1 filter, and I'm gonna need some more fuel. This is just not gonna work. Alright. You make something to eat. Can you make something to drink, if that's possible? Maybe I should have Marco do that, because since he's the best cook, maybe he will use less materials for it. Alright. Marco is hungry and tired. So you grab this and go to sleep. As Pavel, you grab this and get to work. And Marco, you're just gonna keep cooking for yourself, maybe. So I need some fuel in order to make a lot of booze, and I'm not sure how much I can spare. But I think I think 3 is gonna be good. But the problem is that I'm gonna lack water after that. But I made a filter that should allow me to make some to have some water later on. And fuel is never a bad thing. Alright, get some kids in there. Oops. Mommy sick, please help us. Alright, I'll help your mommy. 2! Ah, that greedy bitch! I think that's a percentage of what you get. Alright. I am being extremely nice right now. But you know what? That's good for the kids. Gives them hope. Alright, make some booze. And I can only make 2 for the moment. Ooh, no, no. Can I? No. Forget this. Did I? Did I lost all my stuff? No, I didn't. And that's a great thing. Because now Marco is gonna give it a shot. So Pavel right now should just keep opening this shit. Alright. And Bruno, you take care of the booze. Alright. And I can make 3. That's a game changer. Alright. That's just that ambience the game is conveying is very, very well made. I think there is also like a part of it that is about the limitation of the studio and the fact that they might not have a huge budget, but still I think they made something great. Alright, I'm gonna finish exploring with this part of the house with Marco. I'm gonna have Pavel rest a little bit, and I think then we'll go scavenge and try to get maybe some more food, some more materials, some stuff for us to survive. In the meantime, thank you so much guys for watching. I really enjoy sharing this moment with you. And yeah, if you like the show, don't hesitate to like, comment or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. In the meantime, please take care. Love you guys. Bye bye.